This little guy back there.
I know, and he plays. He stops the run and he plays the
all
pass.
these little guys in the National Football League, they all have that chip. But
Danny Woodhead. He's pumped. We said the same thing.
Darren Sproles, all these types of guys.
Maurice
They're out for a
Jones-Drew.
purpose every single play. But is there anything you can count on more than Tony Romo screwing up the game in the fourth? Because that fumble at the one, that was the only thing that could have happened for the Jets to get that life back. And he did it. He fumbled at the one.
All right, for a non-biased devil's advocate play here. Yes, you can count on a lot of other things other than Tony Romo fucking up in the fourth quarter. You're going to have to bleep me out again.
Yeah.
2 years ago was Romo's big breakout. He led 3 game-winning comebacks, and Dallas made the playoffs, beat the Eagles 3 times, and he played unbelievable.
He's a great talent. No
He's
question.
If you look, this season aside, I don't know what this game did to his passer rating, but he's the all-time leader in passer rating in NFL history over the course of his career. He's the all-time leader in passer rating, not Brady, not Johnny Unitas, not Peyton Manning, Tony Romo. And he makes the same mistakes a lot in big games, usually not this early in the season, usually comes through in the playoffs. But he led 3 game-winning drives against the Chiefs. He beat Washington, and he beat Philly 3 times 2 years ago. Last year, they started off week 1, if you remember. Dallas hadn't scored a touchdown all game, and we throw it with 2 seconds left. Romo throws to Roy Williams, touchdown. Cowboys win, but it's ruled back because Alex Barron held Brian Arakpo.
Hold up. Roy Williams has 1 career touchdown for the Cowboys? I would have never known.
No, he didn't have 1 career touchdown for the Cowboys. I'm saying we didn't score a touchdown yet in the game.
All right.
But Romo throws a TD pass with 2 seconds left in the fourth to Roy Williams
There you go.
in the end zone. Cowboys win in Washington. Season opener. Alex Barron gets called for a hold. Dallas loses. A hold that he didn't need to even commit. And Dallas loses. And again, that's still somehow put on Romo. Romo gets blamed for everything.
Yeah.
From Jessica Simpson. I don't know how you get blamed for dating
I don't
Jessica
even want to
Simpson.
get into that. That's some media stuff that we don't need to get involved with here on Talking Jets.
We are the media right now. We're trying to be the media right now.
Different type of media. I don't really care about Jessica Simpson at all, to be honest with you.
I do not care about Jessica Simpson.
She's a blonde, and
she's gorgeous. Way to go, Seeps.
I don't care about her relationship with Tony Romo and how that affects the football.
I care. That's the Cowboy.
Because there is no effect. They can go to Cabo every fucking week.
But you knew they went to Cabo.
Yes.
With who else they go with?
Who else
Jason
did they
Witten and
go?
his fiance.
All right, so it's not a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
I'm sure Nick Mangold, the caveman that plays center on the Jets, is somewhere right now drinking a pina colada with his wife. It's not a big deal.
Is he married? I can't imagine him being married.
He got banked, though.
Football.
I know. His
His
sister, what, you play defensive tackle?
Yeah, man. All right.
No, that's a big. I mean, you're the Dallas Cowboy quarterback. That's part of your life.
No, it's part of the gig.
It comes with it. I mean, as much as Jet fans in America, who's not a Cowboy fan, which is a percentage, they don't think America's team, America's quarterback comes with a huge line of responsibilities, and one is your personal life. And everyone got on Romo for Jessica Simpson. Then everyone got on Romo for dumping Jessica Simpson on her birthday. Then everyone got on Romo for Carrie Underwood. And then everyone was kind of happy that Romo got settled down and married Miss Missouri.
I'm not even aware of this.
Yeah, he married Miss Missouri.
Under the radar, Miss Missouri.
But he doesn't have a track record. That dude has 3 dime blondes. Shout out to B-Man, Brian Romano and his blondes. He needs to get on Tony Romo status because Tony Romo was taking his game. B-Man, the one thing you learned from Tony Romo is how to cop them blondes.
And watch Seaver do his
Personally, I'm a fan of Tony Romo and his game. But I always have that vision of him dropping the snap against Seattle in the playoffs.
Everyone has that vision.
Because that's when he came onto the scene.
Yeah,
Tony
that
Romo.
tested him for failure.
Yeah,
The minute he dropped that, boom, he's labeled Tony Romo's the guy who drops the ball.
You got guys like Ben who turned the ball over 5 times against the Ravens yesterday. He doesn't get nearly the heat that Tony Romo does.
Nope.
For that one pick that he throws to Revis that we're going to get to in a little bit. But what I want to get to right now...
But all that comes with being the Dallas Cowboy quarterback.
Yep, of course.
But it all comes with the gig.
This is what I'm going to get to right now, though. That blocked kick. That's a heart play right there. The blocked punt that the Isaiah Trufant returned for 18 yards to the house.
Yeah, Joe McKnight got in that block.
Yes, Joe McKnight blocks the punt. Those are the types of plays that the Jets get back into the game with. Those heart plays, those special teams plays, those defensive plays. It's not always Sanchez.
It's never Sanchez.
It's never
I can't say it's never Sanchez.
We saw him a couple of times last year to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Overtime, late fourth quarter.
But it's all the defense manages to get
Special
you into
teams.
position and special teams.
The Jets are an ultimate team effort when they have these comebacks, which happen weekly.
And I think the Cowboy Jet game really proved that Sanchez is the weak link on this team. And the media's been saying it for a while.
I still think he's perfect fit for this team, though.
He's a perfect fit because he doesn't have to do anything.
No, I don't know, though. I don't know.
He didn't do. He threw 308 yards and didn't affect the game.
It did not affect the game.
He did not affect the outcome
none
of
of his
game.
yards affect the touchdown to Plax.
Yeah, but nothing. All right, no. He led a 2-minute drill coming out of the second half, and he got them another touchdown with Plaxico.
Yeah, the biggest.
Other than that, the special teams and defense.
Biggest plays of the game: Tony Romo forced fumble at the goal line, the blocked kick, and the Revis pick. Sanchez part of none of that.
And a big part of that after the Revis pick. Who calls 2 passes after a run? You throw 2 balls and Sanchez misses Plaxico. Yeah. And then the second play,
you got to run the ball there.
Yeah, you have to run the ball on both of them. Yep. Get Nick Folk out of 50-yard range. Move him to 40-yard range. Make it a little bit easier for your kicker. And the second pass to I don't remember who he targeted. I just remember Alan Ball read it, came in, and I think he should have picked it. And I think if Newman or Jenkins was in it, Newman and Jenkins could have made a play and might have changed the course of that game, or at least made it to go into overtime. But after the Romo fumble and after Plax scored the touchdown, I don't care who you are as a team on the opposite sideline. Dallas was winning the game after that. The momentum was in that stadium that stadium was waiting to explode since the opening kickoff. Jets gave him no reason to, and then that fumble and that interception, that stadium was crazy.
So all in all, the Jets come back with heart, just like they always do. Props to Nick Folk for nailing that 50 yards, coming in clutch on 9/11.
And screwing the team that fired him.
Yeah, of course. That's always a good thing, coming back against your former team. Winning, not only just coming back and playing well, but winning the game at the final seconds.
Yep, winning the game to beat the team that screwed you. The guy, Jerry Jones, who said, nope, he's not our guy. Give him away. He sticks with Tony Romo. But Nick Folk's not the guy. And he's won a few games for the Jets now.
All right, so this game had a great feeling. You could feel it in the air. USA, Jets, Cowboys, primetime. Season's back underway. Jets take the win. 1-0. Cowboys 0-1. But there's other things in the NFL that we got to get to.
Yeah, we'll
touch upon.
You got to start. I think let's talk a little bit about Cam Newton.
We have to talk about Cam Newton.
Comes in with a choke offense.
Yeah, just to start, let me just say something about Cam Newton in general. Cam Newton is a product of this image that we have of the double threat running backs, quarterbacks, run, pass.
Denard Robinson.
You got Denard Robinson, Tyrod Taylor, Tim Tebow, Colt McCoy. They all think that these guys don't have the specific tools that it takes to play in the National Football League, but Cam Newton has the arm. He has that ability. The running's just a bonus with him. He's just a physical beast.
He has the arm strength. It's been the biggest question with him is his accuracy and his decision making,
which is the case with a lot of young quarterbacks.
Well, yeah, but accuracy you can kind of tell. Like guys like Sam Bradford came into the league, you knew he was going to put the ball where it needed to be. It just was a matter of who he's going to throw it to.
The debate with when they said Blaine Gabbert over Cam Newton. To me, that was a no-brainer. You're taking Cam Newton.
Well, you're taking Cam Newton for the athleticism, he turns into a show. And Cam Newton even said it before the combine. He wants to be an entertainer in this league. And he entertained with one. Yeah, it shows that he looked okay in the preseason. When the spotlight was on, it said, Cam Newton, go make your debut. Spotlight turned on, Cam Newton turned
I'll throw
on.
for 400 yards. I'll pass for 2 touchdowns.
And run for one.
Yeah, and run for an additional touchdown. One of them, a dime to Steve Smith, right over the top of the D.
Absolute
dime.
Patrick Peterson, who is arguably the best player in that draft, the corner for Arizona. And it's a tough matchup lining up against Steve Smith. Patrick Peterson is pro-ready as a coverage corner.
As is Cam, I believe.
I don't know. We'll see next week. But
Cam is a football player. We said that about Tim Tebow, but there was a lot... There's a lot of different case with Tim Tebow than it is Cam Newton.
But here's exactly what... Did you hear the fans, by the way, chanting for Tebow to come in when Orton was playing in the Denver Monday night game?
I like Tebow, too, to be honest. I appear to like everybody. But it seems Romo, Cam, Tebow, but...
You're just don't a homer. You like everybody.
Don't come to me if you want some hate, but...
But listen to this real fast, because the Broncos want Tebow to play, and John Fox, the head coach, is basing it off of production and practice. Tebow has proven so far in the NFL to not be a practice player. However, when he plays, Tebow's really not been that bad. And I'm a Tebow hater. I do not like Tim Tebow. But I mainly don't like Tim Tebow because of America's fascination with this guy.
Yep.
They think that Tim Tebow is in my presence, I'm a better person, and I can't stand it. He made one speech in Florida. It's now on the wall, enshrined of that state.
He's the guy you want to see succeed, but it's
No, I don't want to see him
You
succeed.
don't? A lot of
I hate America for they play Tim Tebow.
A lot of the country wants to see Tim Tebow succeed.
They made him out
but
to be a saint.
It's getting to the point where it's a little ridiculous. Like, if this guy can't play, he can't play.
Well,
just because Denver reached on him in the first round doesn't give him an obligation to be a starting.
But when he came in and played, he played effective.
He did play well.
Every time he plays, he had 108 quarterback rating in the preseason. And when he came in, guess what? He moved to the Dallas defense the first one. The second game, they cut him off. They didn't allow him to play football because he doesn't look good in practice. But even Urban Meyer was saying, the guy's a gamer. Urban Meyer's old coach in Florida. The guy's a gamer. He showed up on Saturday. But even last year when he played, the Texans had a 23-point lead. 24 unanswered points with Tim Tebow. Denver comes back and wins it back then. That shows the guy's a gamer. He runs it in. He throws it. He makes things happen. And I don't know why we're talking about Tim. I know why we're talking about Tim Tebow. It's a huge topic in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
And some are saying that if Tebow played instead of Orton for that game against the Raiders, in some of those spots it was rainy, not ideal situations, that Kyle Orton needs ideal situations to throw it.